Buongiorno a tutti, sono Andrea Pallaoro, sono il regista di Monica e sono felicissimo di essere qua con voi. My name is Andrea Pallaoro and I'm the director of MONICA, which is here at the Busan International Film Festival in the World Cinema section. And it's a film that explores the dynamics and the consequences of abandonment. Like what it means to not to be recognized, not to be considered, or not to be accepted for who one is. And it's the story of a woman that returns home after a long absence to take care of her mother. Well, first of all, I should say that this is not an autobiographical film. It is, of course, inspired. Every character is inspired by experiences that I have lived through, but also parts of myself and parts of people that are very close to me. But it does not mean that I'm telling my own story. I'm exploring an emotional and psychological state that I am very familiar with. And I felt that through the character of Monica, I could have that relationship with the spectator, you know, to really delve into the psychological and emotional internal world of abandonment. Yes, of course. Well, the casting process for the main character, for Monica, has been a very long one. In fact, it has taken me over a year, and I saw over 30 candidates for the role. That being said, I should say that from the moment I met Trace Lisette, I knew that she would be the one. She would be the person that I could embark on this journey with and collaborate in bringing this character alive. Because I immediately got the sense that not only she understood the character very deeply, but that she possessed the qualities of those very rare and powerful qualities for an actor to be instead of to act. For Patricia, instead for Patricia Clarkson, I've always dreamed to work with her. She's one of those actresses that, she has gifted us so many powerful performances. And we met many years ago in Marrakesh when I premiered my first film. And she was part of a jury that was chaired by Martin Scorsese, and they gave me an award. And in that moment, we had an opportunity to actually meet. And I remember we said to each other, "Oh, wouldn't it be amazing if one day we could work together?" And so when I wrote this character, she was the one that I was thinking about. Well, I would say they should pay attention from the beginning to the end to the whole film. But it's also a type of film that invites the spectator to project him or herself onto the character, onto the story in a very independent and individual way. It's the type of cinema that asks for the spectators to connect the dot by him or herself. The fine line between revealing and withholding information from the audience is a very, very important part of directing, especially for the dynamics of this film. And one of the most important things for me is to make sure that the spectator is given the freedom and independence to have their own journey with the character and with the story, and hopefully in that journey to see themselves reflected in the character and experience a certain type of catharsis. This is the first time in Busan, but I was here in Korea with my last film with Hana in Jeonju, and that was a great experience too. I remember I loved it, and that was my first time, in fact. Well, I'm here to to understand this city. I'm really looking forward to meeting the people and other filmmakers as well. But also, I want to go sightseeing. I want to get a feeling of what Busan is. Oh, absolutely. In fact, actually, Korean cinema is experiencing a really powerful moment in the evolution of cinema and in contemporary cinema in general. But I have been a fan of a lot of Korean films. Oasis, for example, is a film that I have admired and loved very much. Decisions to Live, for example, just recently. Mother. But the list goes on and on and on. Now I would have to think about it, but Korean cinema is incredibly exciting to me, and there are a lot of masters that I look up to, and I would love to meet, one day.